So good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss some important facts about measurement, which is very important because measurement is a very important part which is required for all the physical quantities. So what is measurement? So measurement, we know that counting of number of times a chosen scale is used. Like if we want to measure the length, we need a scale, right? And counting of the number of times a chosen scale is used means 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, so that we used to measure. So whenever you are measuring something, that means you can express this in number. You should know what you are talking about. But when you cannot measure it, when you cannot express it in number, right? So why do we need to take a measurement? Suppose you go to market to buy mangoes and the price at say rupees 50 per kilogram. What would you expect the shopkeeper to do? If she gives you 4 or 5 small mangoes, which are surely less than a kilogram, and asks for the price of 1 kilogram, so what will happen? We will start arguing with the shopkeeper because we are not aware about and we are sure that that measurement is not accurate. So need of measurement is desirable for both buyer as well as seller, right? The absence of suitable measurement will lead to the conflicts between the buyer as well as seller. So when you measure something, we need unit. Like if we are saying about we go to market and want to buy mango, we used to say 1 mango, 2 mango, 3 mango, 4 mango. No, we have a fixed quantity. We used to say them, give me 1 kilogram of mango, right? Suppose if you go to the shop, grocery shop, and you want to buy sugar, what you will say? If what will happen if you will say, I need some sugar, I need little bit amount of sugar, I need more amount of sugar. So that more amount, little bit, some sugar, that cannot be measurable because it's not specified with unit. So if you say to the shopkeeper, I need 2 kilogram of sugar, so easily he can give. So this the resultant of measurement of physical quantity is expressed in terms of a value, and that value physical quantity is, like if I am talking about 5 kilogram of sugar, so 5 is numerical quantity and kilogram is unit. So what is unit? Unit is a measure device or scale in terms of which we can make physical measurement, right? So what are the characteristics of unit? We know that characteristics of unit: the unit must be relevant, convenient, and well defined. If we talk about today's world, an accurate measurement is necessary because everything we are getting, that should be in accurate form. Like earlier, people were using the heavy stones to measure the weight. Now we are having the digital weighing machine. Digital weighing machine shows the accurate value, right? So that accuracy we need. So this is the past in which our ancestors used to measure, like hand, thumb, first finger, hand span. So these are the body parts which are used for the measurement. But from here, it's very clear that if you use these kind of measurements, so what will happen? You will get a different value for the different things because all the persons will have the different hand span, different finger, different thumb, different length of hand. So it varies from person to person, right? So now you can see, if you want to do that activity, you can measure same kind of thing. by different children. Like if we were present in class, we can measure the length of the blackboard with hand span, and we will find it that the length of blackboard will be different for the different student. Why? Because the hand span is not same for everyone. So if we are taking measurement, we have to specify a unit. Specify unit means it should not like this. Okay, here we are measuring something else, and in the other countries, in the other part of the world, we are measuring with the different units. So this is due to this reason we need a standard unit. So standard unit, Indian standard system started to identify the standard units. So earlier different units of measurements used in the period of Chandragupta Maurya, you can see 8 Pramanus is equal to 1 Rajkhan, 1 Rajakhans lecture. So these are the different units. Then later on in British period, it came to like this: 8 Rati, 12 Masha, 5 Tola. So these are the different names which were used in the earlier time. Now in the modern system, which we should know that what we are using, we are talking about SI units. SI unit means system of international units. It is a based on 7 base units corresponding to 7 base physical quantities. So these are the 7 base physical quantity. Right now, you should learn about this meter, kilogram and second, that is length, mass and time. These are the 7 units about which you will study in the higher classes. And then we have the derived units, SI units, which are the basic units. Derived units which are derived from the SI unit, like area. In area, we are using unit of area is meter square. So, but it is repeating of meter into meter. So that's why it is a derived unit. Same way, volume, force. So these all are the derived units. So there are two kinds of units. That is fundamental units. That is length, mass, and time are the fundamental units. Others 4 also, 7, total 7 are there, and others are the derived units because they are derived from the fundamental units or the base units. So how many total base units are there? 7. And how many derived units? Derived units are big in number. So this is about measurement. That are the units, SI prefixes for the multiples and submultiples of units. Deci, centi, milli, that we are familiar with. Micro means 10 raised to power minus 6. Nano means 10 raised to power minus 9. Pico means 10 raised to power minus 12. Femto means 10 raised to power minus 15 and all that. Same way for the other quantities. Now rules for representing the SI units. While writing the value of physical quantity, the number and the unit are separated by a space. This you have to keep in mind whenever you are writing. This rule is very, very important. It will be used till you are studying science. Even after that also, because whenever you are writing something, you have to write the unit and the numerical value with a space between them. No space is given between number and degree per minute. The symbols of units are Symbols of the units are not changed while writing them in plural. Like 10 mg is correct, but not 10 mgs. You should not write centimeters, meters. You have to write only m for meter, cm for centimeter. Same way, symbol of the unit are not followed by a full stop. There should be no full stop, right? And whenever you're writing the SI unit obtained by the combination of units, space is given between the symbols. For number less than unity, 0 must be inserted to the left. Like 0.928 gram should be written like this, not 0.928, because 0 is must. Symbols of units derived from proper names are represented by using capital letters. Like joule, capital J is mentioned. Using power with a unit, name the modifier squared or cube. So these are the points which we have learned. Measurement is a basic skill which forms an essential part of our day-to-day activities. It is a process of comparison and involves counting of the number of times a chosen scale is used to make the measurement. Measurement is essential for accurate determination of physical quantity. Unit of physical quantity is standard value in terms of which other quantities are expressed. So this is about measurement.